to talk about this book, you guys. This is everything I want in a Christmas book, all right? This is what I've been looking for. It is so good. I gave it 5 stars, and I read it on Kindle Unlimited, but I need to get a physical copy. It is that good. It is so adorable. I've been thinking about this book nonstop. You need to pick it up. You will not be disappointed, all right? I promise you, if you're looking for a Christmas book, if you're in a reading slump, pick up this book. This book is a 230-page novella, and I wish it was longer. That is how much I loved this book. I wish there was another 100 pages. I wish there was a book 2. Loved it that much. It's the perfect small town cozy Christmas romance. It's almost like a Hallmark movie, but better and spicier and sexier and funnier. Everything you could want, all wrapped in one. The story starts out with Catalina, and she's a traveling nurse. And she's back in town, she's back in her hometown for her sister's wedding. And her sister, Gabriella, is marrying Catalina's ex-boyfriend. Now, I know you think, that's awkward, that's weird, a weird situation. But to the characters, it's not, okay? And Aiden only went on a couple of dates. They never took it any farther. That's kind of how our story starts. And then Aiden's best man is his best friend, Luke Darling. Let me say that again. Luke Darling. Isn't that so adorable? Luke, I'm already in love with you. And if that doesn't do it, he is a doctor, all right? So, handsome man named Luke Darling, a doctor in a white coat. Their nickname for him is Captain America. If that doesn't make you fall in love with him already, man knows what he wants, and he's gonna make sure he gets it. But he does it in a way that's playful and respectful, romantic, quirky, patient. Doesn't do it in a way where, you know, in romance novels, they can come across as very overbearing. He doesn't come across as smothery or controlling or alpha male, you know how in these romance books when the MMC wants the FMC come across as too much. This was not the case. This book was not the case. This is everything. Luke is the best book boyfriend ever. All right? This man will stand in a 10-hour line to get her a Lego set that they can build together. This man will buy a whole new espresso machine for the hospital just so she can have a good quality cup of coffee and not that ill ass shit hospital truck driver coffee. He will buy a whole ass espresso machine just for her, for the whole hospital, just so she can have a good cup of coffee. This man is a horrible cook, and he will bake for her. Her family is very close-knitted, and there's a particular dish that's very sentimental, a dish that her grandma really loved, and Luke makes it for her, all right? He bakes her chocolate chip cookies, and also he helps her into her coat and buttons it up for her. So if that doesn't make you fall for him, you gotta read this book. Not to mention that she's also working in the hospital with him. She's a traveling nurse, and while she's there for her sister's wedding, she is working in the hospital, the same hospital as Luke Darling. She is a NICU nurse. I didn't see any trigger warnings, but I feel like there should be a trigger warning, especially for premature babies. They're doctors, they're in a hospital, so not everyone makes it out alive, unfortunately, and that's the hardest part of their job. I really like that Lauren Asher covered that the hard part about their job, how they cope with the loss of a patient and how hard it can be. See them both struggle through that, and I really like that, and it kind of brings them together a little bit, and they have each other's support. But I feel like that there should have been a trigger warning for premature babies, and a death does happen, so I feel like, you know, mothers should know up front. This book is everything you want in a Christmas book. It's cozy, it's Christmassy, but not too Christmassy. There's so much tension and angst and banter, and it's funny, quick pace. Like, I'm telling you, I started this book at night and I stayed up till about 2 a.m. and I wanted to keep reading, but I'm telling you, I could not keep my eyes open. So I went to bed, and then I woke up the next day and I finished it, and I just breezed through it. It was so good. 5 stars. 5 stars. I would read this again and annotate it, and I need a physical copy. It is so good. It also has the cutest family moments. It has some heartfelt moments between mother and daughter, which I really enjoyed. It shows family coming together. It shows the hard part when it comes to family. You know, Luke was an only child. His parents aren't really involved in his life, and because of that, he's lonely. He spends his Thanksgivings alone usually. So it shows the struggles of family, it shows the love of family coming together. It's just very heartwarming and very cute. So this is a mouthful. So Catalina is Gabriella's sister. Aiden is Catalina's ex-boyfriend. Aiden is marrying Gabriella. Luke is Aiden's best friend. So Luke, it's I'm in love with my best friend's ex, and then for Gabriella, it's I'm in love with my ex-boyfriend's best friend. So let me know if you've read My December Darling by Lauren Asher, and let me know your thoughts. This was my first Lauren Asher book ever, and I'm interested in picking up her other books. So if there's a recommendation, or if you've read Lauren Asher, let me know what I should pick up next, or what's a good book of hers to start with. So if there's another book by her that you recommend, let me know.